Imagine for a second a billionaire. What are they buying? A super yacht? A private jet? Well, sure, but what if the ultimate status symbol of tomorrow isn't made of carbon fiber or steel, but is actually a pressurized, medical-grade hyperbaric oxygen chamber installed right next to the master bedroom? Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're unpacking a stark and genuinely fascinating social commentary on the future of wealth, economics, and human biology. If you've been paying any attention to consumer behavior and the massive global wellness industry lately, you've probably noticed a subtle but profound shift taking place. We aren't just looking at a new line of consumer products anymore. We're looking at a fundamental, ground-up change in what it actually means to have privilege in the modern world. To really wrap our heads around this, we have to ask ourselves, what will the next massive wealth gap actually look like? Historically, when we think of wealth and status, we picture highly tangible, external things. We imagine gold, sprawling acres of land, oil wells, or just bank accounts with an impressive string of zeros. But the source material we're exploring today points to an entirely different frontier of inequality. You see, the old markers of wealth are kind of losing their exclusivity. Almost anyone can lease a luxury car or buy a pretty convincing replica watch. But you cannot fake a perfect resting heart rate, and you definitely can't fake pristine blood oxygen levels. The new divide isn't about what you wear or what you drive, it's quite literally etched into our physical biology. So, historically, wealth was entirely external. The classic markers of success were huge houses and expensive clothes. But the new currency, it's strictly internal. The new wealth is defined by having healthier lungs, experiencing lower daily stress, maintaining better fertility, achieving longer lifespans, and ultimately raising statistically healthier children. The truly rich won't just possess more money in a brokerage account, they will literally possess superior biological baselines. Just think about it. When environmental stressors decrease sperm counts and microplastics completely permeate the food chain, achieving a natural healthy pregnancy suddenly becomes an incredibly expensive luxury. Wealthy individuals are actively buying an inherent physical advantage, basically shielding their cellular biology from the daily wear and tear of modern existence. This biological arms race brings us to a terrifying new reality regarding the everyday things we just completely take for granted. For all of human history, there were certain elements of existence that were just givens, right? They were the background radiation of life on Earth. A medieval peasant and a king might have eaten very different food, but they largely breathed the exact same air and walked under the exact same sun. These biological baselines were equally distributed regardless of your economic standing. But as our source text points out, this era, the era where the basic ingredients for human survival are just freely available the second you step outside, is rapidly closing. We are entering an age where the environment itself is becoming a paywalled experience. Just look at the sheer absurdity of what is being commodified today. Clean air, clean water, deep sleep, real unprocessed food, silence, sunlight. Just let that sink in for a second. We are witnessing the slow, systematic monetization of what used to be inherent human rights. Things that were once completely untethered from your bank account are quietly becoming premium commodities that must be actively sought out and purchased. Consider silence, for example. True, uninterrupted silence is now sold via expensive noise-canceling technology or exclusive remote wellness retreats. Sunlight and natural circadian rhythms, they're packaged into high-end light therapy lamps, marketed to desk-bound workers who never see the actual sun. We are literally paying top dollar for the bare minimum. The absolute crucial takeaway here is that this new wealth gap is entirely about who gets to afford the version of life our ancestors simply got for free. Imagine if everyday human existence operated on a freemium software model. The free version is completely riddled with ads, pollution, noise, and processed chemicals. To remove those negative inputs, you have to upgrade to a premium subscription. The ultimate status symbol isn't a designer handbag anymore. It's the ability to step outside your home and breathe deeply without constantly checking an air quality app on your phone. It is paying a massive premium just to experience the baseline biological reality that human beings actually evolved to expect. To understand how this works in the real world, let's talk about a highly niche trend known as lung maxing. This is a biohacking consumer movement focused entirely on optimizing lung capacity and respiratory health, and it's very often in direct response to severely degraded environmental air quality. Lung maxers aren't just doing basic breathing exercises. No, they're purchasing HEPA-filtered sleep tents, wearing personal battery-powered air purifiers around their necks, and installing industrial-grade filtration systems right in their apartments. I mean, it sounds like a premise from a dystopian science fiction novel, right? Just a bizarre consumer wellness trend for the ultra-paranoid. But in reality, it acts as glaring, undeniable evidence for this massive economic shift. The air is failing us, so the market is stepping in to sell us a private supply. And the contrast between environmental failure and economic opportunity is honestly staggering. When the air quality in places like Delhi reaches hazardous levels, or when major cities experience skyrocketing smog and pollution indices, the global market doesn't immediately rush to fix the environment. Instead, the luxury wellness industry and longevity biohacking sectors absolutely boom. They step right into the gap. We see the rapid rise of exclusive longevity clinics offering hyperoxygenated IV drips and cellular repair therapies. The system isn't designed to clean the air for everyone. It's designed to sell localized, highly personalized health solutions back to those specific individuals who have enough capital to escape the environmental consequences. It really comes down to this super alarming concept. Our economy is increasingly focused on selling people access to baseline human functioning. When we see wildly extensive longevity gadgets, personalized microbiome diets, or hyper-expensive air purification routines, we really shouldn't just laugh them off as the eccentric hobbies of the rich. These products are concrete evidence of a structural shift. They prove that our economic systems have become incredibly, ruthlessly efficient at monetizing widespread environmental and societal problems. We break the world, and then we sell people back the tools they need to achieve their own baseline human functioning within that broken world. It's a perfectly closed, highly profitable loop. Our source material actually frames this entire phenomenon with a profound realization. It says, when basic human experiences become premium subscriptions, wellness stops being self-improvement and starts looking a lot like infrastructure failure. This entirely shifts the narrative, doesn't it? What we often package, market, and celebrate as aspirational self-care is, in reality, a pretty disturbing symptom of societal collapse. Think about it. Buying a $1,000 multi-stage reverse osmosis water filter for your kitchen isn't really a flex of your commitment to wellness, it's a direct response to the fact that municipal water pipes are failing. We're essentially branding systemic failures as personal wellness journeys. So as we scroll through the endless feeds of the booming wellness industry, we really have to realize that the specific products are just a distraction. The $10,000 red light therapy beds, the $500 a month custom vitamin stacks, the super exclusive meditation retreats. The product isn't the story. All of these gadgets, supplements, and routines are just the glossy surface layer of a much deeper, much more consequential shift in human economics. They keep us hyper-focused on optimizing our individual routines while blinding us to the macro-level reality of what we're actually participating in. We are entirely missing the forest for the biohacked trees. The truly haunting story of our modern economy is that breathing is slowly becoming a luxury feature. The fundamental act of taking clean oxygen into your lungs without causing long-term, microscopic damage to your bodily tissues is transitioning from a biological given to a highly specialized purchased premium. It is the ultimate, inescapable expression of inequality. If you cannot afford to outpurchase the pollution, the noise, and the degraded food supply, your biology is going to bear the cost. We're fast approaching a horizon where health is no longer a natural state of being, but a luxury service that you have to continuously pay to maintain. So I'll leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought to consider the next time you engage with the wellness market or see a targeted ad for the absolute latest health optimization gadget. When you look at your own wellness spending, are you actually buying self-improvement, or are you really just buying back your baseline? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to keep questioning the structures of the world around you.